me you have ADHD and you need to study, that assignment is due. It's 8:30 and it's due at 11:59. You went to the coffee shop. You thought, if I get a coffee, if I get caffeine, if I get a little sweet treat, I'm going to be able to study. You got your coffee, didn't you? You got your treat, but now your brain's telling you, well, I need a new pen. I need a new pen because if I get a new pen, then I'm going to be able to study, and I'm going to take the best notes I've ever taken. When I read, I'm going to be able to read everything because it's going to be so cutesy. See, that's what you're thinking. I know that's what you're thinking because that's what I'm thinking too. From me to you, you don't need anything. Your mind is playing tricks on you. You feel like you need those things, and when you get home, you're going to look for the perfect place to study, even though you already thought the coffee shop was your perfect place. You're going to sit at your dining room table, you're going to sit at your desk, and you're going to open your laptop, and you're going to stare at it. And you're going to feel internal dread. Your brain is going to shut down, and you're going to feel tired. You're going to be like, ugh, I feel like I'm sick. I literally feel like I'm sick. My head hurts. I need a shower. I need some new clothes. Like, everything. Your brain is avoiding the task. Okay, ADHD and all, we're getting these assignments done. Task 1. I know that if you're an ADHD girl, you have a planner, an agenda, whatever you want to call it. And I know it makes you feel overwhelmed. And when you look at it, you don't know what to do. You probably stare at it. Just decide. I have this assignment due, and I'm only going to do this one. I know you probably have 5. You have 5 assignments due. But right now, we're only doing 1. So, right now, we're not even going to start the assignment. Get your laptop. I have mine right here. Get your laptop. We're just opening it. We are not doing an assignment. You need to tell yourself, I'm not doing any assignments. All I'm doing is opening my laptop. You need to be comfortable. Next, open your laptop. And when you open your laptop, do not tell yourself. Do not say, oh my God, I have all these assignments. Oh my God, I need to do this assignment. No, you need to tell yourself, I'm just opening my laptop. I'm not doing any assignments. Once you open your laptop, you just go open Google Docs. And I know you have 1,000 tabs open because you're like me and you have ADHD. And those tabs, we can't close them because you might need them. Me and you know we're not going to touch them again, but we think we need them. Anyways, go to Google Docs. Open a Google Doc. Label it. Assignment, whatever. We're not doing it yet. We're just opening Google Docs. When you do that, your next step, we're not doing a reading, we're touching a reading. So if you have a book you have to read, if you have, something you printed out that you have to read, tell yourself, I'm not reading this. Just touch reading you have to do. If it's a book, if it's a paper, whatever it is, get it. But don't tell yourself, oh my God, this is so many pages. I have to read this whole thing. Look, you don't have to read the whole thing. You're going to read what you can. But also, you're not going to tell yourself you have to read it. You just tell yourself, this is a reading, and I just have to touch it. I just have to touch it. I just have to hold it. I'm not reading it. And then just get it and just glance. Don't try to start out with the first word. Just skim it and look for things that stand out to you. Because if you're like me and you have ADHD, your brain is going to be interest-based. If you're reading all these words, but you're not interested, you're wasting your time because you're not going to remember anything you just read. Only look for what is interesting. That's it. You're not reading it. Just look for what is interesting. Okay, so you started your reading. Good. You started your reading. All you had to do was touch it. Remember, you didn't have to read it. You just had to touch it and look for what is interesting. So you looked for what was interesting and you made a few highlights. You found a few interesting points like I did. You didn't read the whole thing, but you have ADHD and you're smart and you can read a few sentences and you can know what this whole reading is about. Your teacher, they gave you an abstract. Oh, write the highlights. Write. You know these abstract prompts. You can't figure out what do they want from me? What do they want me to write? What are they looking for? let me tell you, don't worry about what they're looking for. Just, you skimmed it. You understand, hey, these things, these stood out to me. You're going to write about whatever you thought was anything interesting. You'll be able to produce content. So you opened your laptop and you're on the document. It has a label. You just need to write a sentence. Just write one sentence. It doesn't even have to be good. Just write something. Sit in your bed. Don't go anywhere. You thought you need to go here and buy this and get that. You don't need any of that. All you need to do is sit in your bed, get comfortable, put some pajamas on, YouTube, put a YouTube video, whatever you like to watch. Put it on. Open your laptop. Open your laptop, open the doc, and put a label. That's 2. 3. I know you have that planner. It's full. It looks organized to the outside world, but to you, it feels terrible. Makes you want to cry. So you threw it on the floor. It's away. You got your reading. You touched it. You didn't have to read it. All you had to do was touch it. You touched it, and then you found your favorite highlighter. My favorite color is pink, so I highlighted anything that was interesting in pink. I wrote down some stuff on the thing. I literally wrote, this is interesting. Point 1, this is interesting. If it's interesting to me, I have to write about it. Because all those things in the document that are boring, you're going to read them and you're not even going to remember what you just read. This is interesting. And then you just start writing. My first sentence says, there was much to glean from the readings this week, and I learned a lot about Martin Luther that I had never seen before. That was my first sentence. And next, all I'm going to do is write about these interesting points that I found in the reading. I didn't do the whole reading, I skimmed it. I know that as someone with ADHD, I cannot read cover to cover, page to page. I only need to look for what's interesting. Now, 9:53, and I started this video for you guys at, I think, 8:30. And so, I used the tips that I shared with you all, and I finished this assignment and recorded a video. Usually, I would have still been staring at the screen and not really doing anything. But with those tips that I shared with you, I was able to get a whole page written and record a video. And yes, it took like an hour and a half. But if you have